Carmen, Chammas, I'm your astrologer. Today I'll be talking about Monday, the 16th of May. Today the moon is in Scorpio till 12 noon Universal Time. There'll be a lunar eclipse at 4:15 a.m. Universal Time. The moon will move at 12 noon. It will move from Scorpio to Sagittarius. So it's a double moon day. It's a good day if you're a water sign till 12 noon Universal Time. Then it gets better if you're a fire sign. Let's start with Aries. Aries, this is going to be, it's going to change. Everything's going to turn out to be better, beautiful, easier, and smoother starting 12 noon Universal Time. So make room for big changes, good changes, and make room for new people in your life, new ideas, new concepts, and new dreams. Moving to Taurus, it's going to get better with the moon out of Scorpio at noontime. I think everything's going to get smoother. Maybe you have the time, or you'll have the time to think about the seriousness of a relation, or maybe about the seriousness of being in a certain line of work. So you have the time to think about it, and then you have the time to move accordingly. As for Gemini, I think you have to make sure that you are on the right track, because starting 12 noon Universal Time, things may get out of hand. Things may get weirder and weirder and weirder. It's about 48 hours, so you have to be very careful about that. Pay attention to your needs, pay attention to your health, and all kinds of contracts, all kinds of relations, all kinds of commitments. You have to be very careful. Moving to Cancer, it's a fine day. Although the moon will move out of Scorpio to Sagittarius, you'll still be kind of fine. You'll be fine, you'll be good, you'll do well, and you should be on the right track. So this doesn't mean that you should ignore or forget about everything or neglect your tasks. Not at all. Actually, you have to pay attention to where you're going, where you're putting your feet. You have to make sure that you're doing it right. So don't risk it, but keep your eyes open. Moving to Leo, it was tough in the past couple of days. It was really tough. There were some issues that you didn't like at all, but maybe you have to look at things in a positive way. Sometimes pain opens the way to a new concept, a new idea, or it's a turn of life. So sometimes pain, sometimes things like that are not easy. Maybe you wouldn't appreciate what I'm saying now, but later on in life you might appreciate it. So it doesn't mean it's okay to have pain or maybe to complain, but I think that there's a reason for everything. In all cases, you're going to be out of this system at around 12 noon Universal Time. So pay attention to that, especially if you were born on the on the 18th, 19th of August. And if you were born on the 23rd, 24th of July, I think you're going to enjoy after 12 noon. Today, you're going to enjoy, all of you actually, especially if you were born on the 23rd, 24th of July. Moving to Virgo. Virgo, it's a fine day. Things are fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong with what's happening. And I think you can actually improve everything you're doing with the moon in Scorpio. Then the moon in Sagittarius. Maybe it pushes some buttons. Maybe you feel so nostalgic. Maybe you want to contact someone you love, you haven't talked to in a long time. So this is going to be a very nice day. It's going to be active. It's going to put you in active mood, and you're going to be doing taking some initiatives. So this will be something very nice for Virgos, for a change. Moving to Libra, I think Libras, you're kind of committed to a certain line or to a certain issue or a certain concept, and I think you'll be doing great actually. Many things will move forward, many things will be moving in the right direction, and I think you'll be paying more attention to your own worth. You'll believe more in yourself, or maybe something comes up that will make you feel more worthy or worthy of what's happening, and you will actually appreciate yourself, your skills, your knowledge, everything more. This is a good day. Moving to Scorpio, Scorpio with the lunar eclipse in your sign, you have to pay attention to some misunderstandings, some mishaps that may take place today or during the next few weeks. It's the lunar eclipse, but in all cases, it's a day for you to decide on something, to move in the right direction, and I think you're capable of innovating certain issues. They may feel difficult at the first trial, first test, but I think you can do great, and I think you're going to be extremely comfortable with that. Moving to Sagittarius, nothing will move before 12 noon universal time, before the moon reaches your sign. Before that, everything is at standstill, and things may actually get out of hand. So you have to be careful, stay away from trouble, and please don't risk it, because you cannot count on lady luck before noon universal time. So as soon as the moon reaches your sign, you're free to do whatever you want, and you may actually expect some great news, some good news, or some relief after waiting for some time. So that will come, this relief will come around noon or afternoon universal time. Moving to Capricorn. Capricorn, it's a fine day, but you have to know that this day I divide this day exactly to two parts. The first part is the good part. The first part is the efficient part. The first part is the part that you should dedicate to work, to efficiency, and to wrapping things up. And this extends only till 12 noon universal time, meaning that if you're watching me from the Americas, meaning that this Monday actually belongs to the second part, all of it. So the first part till 12 noon universal time is the best part. Then when the clock strikes 12 noon universal time, the moon reaches Sagittarius, and this is when everything stands still, and you'd have to wait like 48 hours for things to start, for the wheel to start moving again. So at noon universal time, you have to make to be ready to use or to ask for help, or maybe think about plan B. Where is that plan B? Maybe you should keep it at hand. In all cases, it's going to be quite easy, smooth if you plan it that way. Otherwise, it can be complicated and things get out of control. So be very patient and look after yourself and double check on your work, because things may go actually wrong. Be careful. Moving to Aquarius. Aquarius, I think everything can be quite fine today. I think you can do well starting 12 noon universal time, only then. Before that, everything is quite weird and things are actually quite annoying, and you may be actually under the spotlight, and you have to be very careful. Things may actually go quite weird and wrong. Be extra careful, especially if you were born on the 14th, 15th of February. That's planet Saturn. Moving to Pisces. Pisces, this is a fine day. Of course, I like it better with the moon in Scorpio, but it doesn't mean that when the moon moves at noon to Sagittarius, this doesn't mean it's wrong. I think you can do a lot today. This is going to bring out the best in you. It's going to test you. It's going to actually put you under the spotlights in the right and the wrong ways. So you have to know how to handle it. I think you're quite capable. You're fine. You have more power, you're empowered, or actually it's Jupiter that empowered you actually in the past few months, and you're capable of handling everything. So just believe in yourself. If you were born on the 13th, 14th of March, you have to be careful. You may be a little bit too touchy, meaning that the effects of planet Mars may actually push you too aggressively, let's say. So you have to be careful the way you react to people, what you say, what you do, and pay attention when you drive. Stay away from trouble. So basically, that's it. Okay, so I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye-bye.